Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brothers and sisters, today I would like to talk about one of the greatest and most powerful caliphs of all times, Umar ibn Al-Khattab, who was a just and merciful leader. He is famous for his bravery and strength, as well as his commitment to social justice and equality. His story is an example of how faith can transform a person's life and how leadership should be characterized by justice and compassion. In this episode of the Stories of Our Ancestors series, we will explore the life of Omar ibn Al-Khattab and reflect on the lessons we can learn from him. Let us begin. Omar was a strong and brave man before becoming Muslim. He was known for his physical prowess and his ability to fight and protect those who were weaker than him. This was evident in an incident where he single-handedly defended a group of pilgrims on their way to Makkah. When they were attacked by a group of bandits, Omar led them to victory and saved their lives. This event earned him the respect and admiration of those who knew him, and he was considered a hero in Mecca. However, when he became Muslim, his strength did not go to waste. For example, during his caliphate, he organized and trained an army that was able to expand the Muslim state from the Arabian Peninsula to North Africa, Iraq, and Iran. He also established a system of governance that was fair and equitable, and he appointed qualified individuals to positions of power based on their merit and ability rather than their social status or wealth. Furthermore, he was a strong advocate for social justice, and he worked to protect the rights of the poor and the oppressed. He also initiated many public works projects such as building mosques, schools, and hospitals that helped to improve the quality of life for Muslims in his time. One day, while he was walking through the streets of Medina at night, he heard the sound of children crying. He followed the sound and found a woman cooking stones and giving them to her hungry children to eat. The woman told him that she was trying to feed her children and make them happy by pretending that the stones were food because she didn't have anything else to give them. Omar was deeply moved by this scene and felt compassion for the woman and her children. He asked her how many children she had, and she replied, "I have 7. So Omar put on his cloak and went to the storehouse, where he loaded 7 bags of flour on his back and returned to the woman's house. He then took out the bags of flour and cooked food for the children, and they ate to their satisfaction. He also gave some food to other people who were hungry and in need. This story shows several important things about Omar's character and leadership. First, it shows that he was humble and compassionate. Despite being the caliph, he did not hesitate to help a poor woman and her children. He was also kind and considerate, as he did not want to cause any harm or distress to the woman by taking away her only source of comfort, which was her lie to her children. Second, it shows that he was selfless and generous. He put his own needs aside and helped others without expecting anything in return. He was also willing to sacrifice his time and effort to make a positive impact on the lives of those around him. And third, it shows that he was proactive and decisive. He did not just sit and feel sorry for the woman and her children. He took action and did something to help them. He was also quick and efficient in solving the problem, as he was able to get the food and cook it quickly. The story of Umar and the woman with the stones is not only a testament to his great character, but also to the values and principles of Islam. Islam teaches its followers to be compassionate and helpful to those in need and to treat them with dignity and respect. It also teaches them to be proactive and not to waste time when there is an opportunity to do good. This story is a reminder for all Muslims to follow the example of their prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and to strive to be the best version of themselves. Another story that illustrates Umar's justice and mercy is his interaction with a Jew who was collecting taxes in Medina. One day, Umar saw the Jew counting his money and asked him, "How much did you collect today?" The Jew replied, 2 pieces of gold. Then Omar asked him to show him the amount of wheat he had collected from the Muslims. The Jew showed him a small pile of wheat, and Omar noticed that it was not equal to the value of the 2 pieces of gold he had collected. So he said to the Jew, "Do you think that Allah will be pleased with you if you take the money and leave these people hungry?" The Jew became afraid and admitted that he had taken more money than he should have. Omar then ordered that the Jew's scales be taken and that he be weighed against the amount of gold he had collected. Then he ordered that the wheat be returned to the Muslims and that the Jew be given an equal amount of gold. This story shows several important things about Omar's justice and fairness. First, it shows that he did not tolerate corruption or exploitation. He punished the Jew because he was abusing his position to take advantage of the Muslims, and he did not hesitate to use any means necessary to stop him. Second, it shows that he was fair and impartial. He did not discriminate against the Jew because he was a non-Muslim. Rather, he judged him based on his actions and the law. Third, it shows that he was wise and intelligent. He used a clever method to punish the Jew and teach him a lesson that he would never forget. By using the same scales that the Jew used to cheat, Omar was able to expose his dishonesty and make him pay for his wrongdoing. The story of Omar and the Jew is a reminder for all people to be honest and fair in their dealings with others. It is also a reminder for those in positions of power and authority to be just and impartial in their decisions and to protect the rights of those who are under their care. It is a lesson in ethics, morality, and good character, which are universal values that transcend time and culture. May Allah Almighty grant us from His goodness and bless us with leaders who emulate the qualities of Umar ibn Al-Khattab. Ameen. As we conclude this episode of the Stories of Our Ancestors series, I would like to encourage all of my brothers and sisters to strive to be the best version of themselves and to follow the example of our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. May Allah Almighty grant us from His goodness and bless us with leaders who emulate the qualities of Umar ibn Al-Khattab. Ameen. I would also like to thank all of our supporters and viewers for their generosity and their love for knowledge. Your support allows us to continue producing quality content that spreads the message of Islam to people all over the world. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so now and join our growing community. Finally, I would like to invite you to visit our website where you can find more information about Islam, as well as other resources that can help you on your journey of learning about this beautiful religion. Thank you once again for watching this episode of the Stories of Our Ancestors series. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.